The rise and fall of WeWork is a story of innovation, ambition, and ultimately, failure. Founded in 2010 by Adam Neumann and Miguel McKelvey, WeWork began as a small co-working space in New York City. But within just a few short years, it had exploded into a global phenomenon, with over 700 locations in more than 100 cities around the world. At the height of its success, WeWork was valued at over $47 billion, making it one of the most valuable startups in history. But as the company's valuation soared, so did the extravagance of its founder, Adam Neumann. He was known for his lavish lifestyle and eccentric behavior, including hosting lavish parties at his mansion and allegedly smoking marijuana on a private jet. Despite its impressive growth, there were warning signs that all was not well at WeWork. The company was burning through cash at an alarming rate, and its business model, which relied on long-term leases for office space, was unsustainable. In addition, there were concerns about Neumann's leadership, with some employees and investors accusing him of making reckless decisions and prioritizing his own interests over those of the company. In 2019, WeWork attempted to go public with an initial public offering, IPO. However, the IPO was met with widespread skepticism, with many questioning the company's financial viability and leadership. The IPO was eventually called off, and WeWork was forced to turn to SoftBank, its largest investor, for a bailout. The bailout came with strings attached, however. SoftBank demanded that Neumann step down as CEO, and he eventually agreed to do so in exchange for a $1.7 billion payout. The company also had to undergo major restructuring, including laying off thousands of employees and selling off some of its businesses. Despite these efforts, WeWork struggled to recover. The COVID-19 pandemic, which hit just months after the bailout, only exacerbated the company's problems. With many of its offices sitting empty due to remote work, WeWork was forced to write down the value of its leases, resulting in billions of dollars in losses. In the end, the rise and fall of WeWork is a cautionary tale of the perils of overhyped startups and reckless leadership. While the company may have started with a noble mission of creating a better way to work, it ultimately fell victim to its own hubris and mismanagement. In the aftermath of the WeWork debacle, the company's co-founder Adam Neumann has faced criticism and legal scrutiny for his role in the company's downfall. He has been accused of self-dealing and using company funds for personal expenses, including the purchase of a private jet. In 2021, WeWork announced that it had reached a settlement with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, over its failed IPO. The company agreed to pay a $5 million fine and to improve its corporate governance practices. Despite the settlement, the damage to WeWork's reputation and financial health has been significant. The company has been forced to sell off many of its assets and has significantly scaled back its operations. It is a far cry from the high-flying startup that once seemed poised to revolutionize the way we work. The rise and fall of WeWork is a cautionary tale for investors and entrepreneurs alike. It serves as a reminder of the importance of financial sustainability and responsible leadership in the fast-paced world of startups. While the company may have fallen from grace, it remains to be seen what the future holds for WeWork and whether it can recover from its spectacular collapse.